Some people call it paella, others call it paella. Regardless of the name, it's always delicious. Mine is really quick and easy. It's on the table in under 30 minutes and the whole family will love it. To start, we add some olive oil to a fry pan, about 3 tablespoons here, and extra virgin, the foundation of Mediterranean cooking. Then we add our diced onion, along with a little pinch of salt. The reason I'm adding salt is to draw the moisture out of the onion. We want it to go nice and translucent and we don't want that onion to burn in our pan. I'll just give this a quick stir. It needs about 5 minutes. And whilst that's cooking, I'll get on to dicing my capsicum. We've got half a capsicum here, a red one. You can use any colour you like. This is just what I had in my pantry. They all work equally well. Now, the first time I had a fantastic paella was in Madrid about 20 years ago. And when I was there, I discovered that paella doesn't actually include chorizo. That's not the traditional Spanish way of cooking it. Now, this is a seafood paella, so it's great for your pescatarian friends, and it's also meat-free, so it ticks everyone's box. I'm going to give that a quick stir. I want it to go nice and soft and translucent before we add our other ingredients. Okay, our veggies have softened nicely. Now for our seasoning, paprika. The key to the best paella is beautiful seasoning. Paprika will add those gorgeous smoky notes and some garlic. This only needs about 30 seconds. We just want to toast off that spice and add some heat to the garlic. Now, because we're slowly adding ingredients in stages, we're ensuring each vegetable is nicely coated in the seasoning. Time for the star of the dish, the rice. This is a bomba rice. It's a Spanish paella rice. This rice has a really high starch content. So what that means is it will absorb all the liquid we add to the pan and it'll become really nice and plump and juicy. I'm just stirring my rice to coat it in the oil. The oil around the rice stops it from sticking together. Now for our stock. I'm using a fish stock today, but you could use a chicken stock here. Straight in it goes. And now for the world's most expensive spice, saffron. We only use a pinch here, but the beautiful floral notes are key to a fantastic paella. And some tomato for freshness. I like to just chop it in half and then grate it directly over my rice. So all those beautiful juices from the tomato go directly into the pan. Now for some seasoning, some extra cracked pepper and another pinch of salt. We're going to give that a quick stir and I'm going to let this simmer for 10 minutes undisturbed so those rice grains are nice and plump. Our rice has absorbed that stock beautifully. Now onto our seafood. Here we have some beautiful plump prawns and mussels. What we want to do is just press those prawns into the stock so that they're nestled into the liquid and they cook beautifully. Now you can really use whatever seafood you like here. If you don't want to use prawns, you can add chunks of your favourite fish. Just straight in with those. And then in with our mussels. This doesn't require much time at all. Seafood does not require a long time to cook. It cooks very quickly. And to finish, we scatter over our peas. I'm just using frozen ones here, but you can use fresh ones too. Either or is fine. So I'm going to pop the lid on to cook this for 5 minutes. We want that hot steam to open up our mussels and make our prawns nice and juicy and plump. And then in the last 2 minutes, I'm going to take the lid off, crank up the heat, and get some fire underneath the base of our pan so we have a nice soccer-rat crust. Our base is crisped up beautifully. I'm just going to take it off the heat, pop on the lid. Now I want this rice to rest for 5 minutes, and whilst that's resting, some lemon wedges. I like to garnish the pan with these. It looks really pretty when it comes to the table. Now whenever I serve paella to my family, I always serve it like this in the pan. It's much more enticing and inviting and it looks really pretty. They're ready to go, and some fresh parsley for some freshness. Just chop that very finely. Okay, our paella should be ready now. Oh, look at those gorgeous colours. I'm going to give it a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, just to finish. And then a sprinkling of parsley for some brightness and freshness. And then I'll just nestle in some lemon wedges and people can add as much as they like. There you go. Just as delicious as any seafood paella I've had in Spain, but much, much easier to make.